guys, Thursday night football. We got a doozy of a game, a huge trap game. These two teams accounted for 10 points last weekend. The 10 points being from Pittsburgh. But I don't even think that that's reassuring that they, scored that this last weekend because, hey, they're going up against a better defense than what they played. Who the hell knows if Bill Belichick, is sinking the team on purpose? Maybe he is. I have no idea. Who the hell knows what Bill Belichick is thinking? Who the hell knows, if it's really all Mac Jones? Okay, it might honestly be all Mac Jones. And you look at their last meeting last year, you have New England beating Pittsburgh. To me, the teams haven't changed very much from last year. Yeah, Pittsburgh got rid of Matt Canada, but they seemingly did worse without him. And that's saying something as everyone was begging for his firing, throughout the whole year. Because you got a defense that is ready to win now, led by TJ Watt. And then now you have New England. What the hell does New England have? What are they doing? What are they doing this year? What is the grand plan? Is Bill Belichick tanking, or does he know that he's on the hot seat and he just does not care? To me, he could just not care. People want to think that he would always remain professional, but it's like, has Kraft been professional with him? Has, the situation completely unraveled in New England? I would say hell yes. I don't have any definitive reason why. I think it's a bunch of things leading up to an ultimate catastrophic failure that started as soon as they couldn't keep Brady. But hey, who the hell knows? This could be a huge bait game. To me, if Pittsburgh loses this game, it is and it's on national television, and they are essentially going to be clinging to a playoff spot. I guess I don't even know right now if they're in a playoff spot, like 7-5. I think that I saw there's 6 teams that are 7-5 in the AFC. What is this? And it's all because the NFC, is top heavy. And, then there's a bunch of middle of the packs, like my, and no pun intended, like my Packers, who are now, they're 6-6 and they have a playoff spot. But crazy AFC right now. And what is New England playing for? I mean, they might as well go for a pick at this point. They could honestly be the number 1 overall pick. With the way that Carolina is actually, not Carolina, or I guess, yeah, Carolina has been close in games. It clearly means that they aren't ready to give up on the season, so they could steal a couple in 5 weeks, and out the Patriots. But who the hell knows? I guess I have no idea about the injuries for this game. Let me check the injury report for it. Versus all right, here we go. So Monday, what we learned yesterday, who didn't participate? A couple of wide receivers that we don't really know. Ramondre Stevenson, it's unfortunate because I like him. I actually do like this kid. Sean Wade, and then Dietrich Wise. Limited. Barmore, Board, Trent Brown, Zeke, Devontae Parker, Riley Reef, Juju. So interesting. They're 2 top wideouts, in my opinion, Juju and Devontae, which I feel like, maybe they just haven't had a shot with how crappy Mac Jones's play has been. God, I can't even remember his name. But now looking at Pittsburgh, You got Kenny Pickett with his ankle. Patrick Peterson, the resting. James Pierre. Cam Hayward. He's resting. Pretty sure he'll play. They actually had Minkah Fitzpatrick, who's probably going to play, I'm assuming. So interesting. I might go back and I might honestly look at where is another. You know what? We're not even going to bother looking at that. You know what? With those injuries, here's what I say. You know, assuming Juju and Devontae Parker aren't full health, you're running with a bunch of scuff wideouts, unproven wideouts that you don't know are going to do well. And then the guy that's throwing to him, who the hell knows what's going to happen? I guess with, New England, who the heck knows if Mac Jones is even going to start? Let's look at this real quick. Let's see what's going on. No, they have Bailey Zappi, who I'm not going to lie. I actually thought he played well against my Packers last year. Gave him a shot to win type of thing. But it's like looking at this, Ramondre Stevens doubtful, Zeke questionable. They have Ty Montgomery, a player who started his career on the Packers. What the hell is going to happen? But otherwise, looking at this, it's like your fully healthy wide receiver is Tyquan Thornton, who I actually like Tyquan Thornton. Don't ask me why. You got Hunter Henry. So your three weapons are going to be Henry, Gesicki, and Thornton that are going to be full goes for this game, barring any injury beforehand. But yeah, looking at this defense, it's really kind of sucky, that you have, it's crazy that you have, so many injuries to the secondary here, but who the heck knows? They're starting Bailey Zapp. I think it's Zapp. I don't know why I said Zappy, you guys. But, even looking at this, I don't know what's going to happen. I personally think that they're still going to lose. I think that Bailey Zapp, he's going to come in, he's going to, give it a good old college effort. I don't mean that as a sense that I don't think he's like an NFL caliber quarterback, but I think he has spunk, and I think that maybe that's what they're thinking, on their team. But who knows? Maybe they're also thinking that, hey, maybe we don't want to draft a QB. Maybe we'll do a 5-game tryout with Bailey Zapp. So who the heck knows? Now we're going to go look at the Steelers depth chart. Why did this load so bad? What in the world? Do they not have an offense? Okay. That was bizarre. We literally, you guys can all see it. Oh, Kenny Pickett, they say, is out. So you're going to be playing Mitch Trubisky. If Trubisky plays, he has to prove that he can do more than dump off passes to Najee Harris and then Jaylen Warren, I guess. But, thinking about it, he does have chemistry with Allen Robinson a little bit. So I will say that is a plus. It is a plus that he has chemistry with Allen Robinson, who I don't think has been, definitely hasn't performed the way you would want him to since he's left the Bears, which is crazy considering the Bears were a joke. They just utilized him way better than the Rams and now the Steelers. You got Pat Freiermuth, and then you got Darnell Washington, which is, good. this wide receiver room is healthy. And I think, compared to last year, Mitch Trubisky didn't have that many weapons last year. And you also have to think that like his best target was Chase Claypool, which, oh my God, Chase Claypool, what a case. But, this is a defense that, Watt stayed healthy this year. He's crazy good. They have Minka Fitzpatrick back, which is, great. Arguably their second best player on defense, because I think that, like, you have TJ Watt, and then, Cameron Hayward is still really good. You have, Alex Highsmith, I think, is, really good. Patrick Peterson isn't even listed here as having an injury, I guess. And then it's like you have Joey Porter, who clearly, has, he's played really well this year, and I mean, he's obviously a rookie, but played really well this year. So with this, I personally think that we got a game where Pittsburgh is way healthier and they've got way better weapons that are healthy. So, this line doesn't surprise me at all, but I'm still going to say Pittsburgh by 7, but I'm going to say it's going to be a low scoring game. I'm going to say 13-20. I think Pittsburgh, even though they're going up against, and I mean, I guess now I'm kind of rethinking my thing, because, the defense for New England has played really, really well. And I mean, Trubisky hasn't played in a while and started, but he's now been on the team for a while. So he probably, and I mean, it's kind of easy to sit back and like learn a system when you're not pressured to like perform it, the first week. Not saying that's why Pickett, oh my God. And this just changed. I don't know why this just changed to 6 instead of 5.5. But, thinking about this and the fact that it's 2 backups starting, I mean, even though obviously Mac Jones was benched, it's different than the Steelers. But I think that Trubisky can come out and show that he can play, and he's going to be fresh. He's going to bring that life, and, and I think that he is more mobile than Kenny Pickett is, to be honest with you. I don't think Kenny Pickett is the most mobile quarterback. He'll run when he can, but he is not very mobile. Whereas Trubisky has been more of a scrambler in his career, where he can run a bit, a respectable amount. Like if you don't account for him, he could gouge you. But yeah, let me think now. I'm kind of rethinking my position. I think, I'm actually going to go. I think I'm going to go actually with Pittsburgh scoring 17 and New England scoring 10. That is my score prediction for this game.